Looking for some fun activities to teach your children about self-care? We've got you covered. My name is Dr. Steele. I'm a board-certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 6 degrees in my field, and they're all in the natural healthcare space. And if you want to learn more about how to raise your family holistically, we have tons of courses listed below, from any kind of topic, from nutrition to detoxification, mindfulness, self-care, you name it, to really educate you about how to have a holistic lifestyle and then in turn be able to teach your kiddos. Okay, so self-care is very important. Why is it important? Because it teaches us how to give to ourselves first, which then fosters a healthy self-concept, self-identity, builds self-esteem, self-awareness. The benefits are endless. And so we want to cultivate these self-care activities as children. Why? Because I oftentimes, working with patients coming into my practice at 30, 40, 50, they come in and I go, well, what do you do for self? And they're like, I have no idea. The reason being is because we've oftentimes been conditioned to give to others first, and that giving to ourselves is actually selfish. And I know that there is definitely people that suffer from and struggle from religious trauma and various different components that really, in environments that cultivate that type of self-sacrificing martyrdom. So in healing, we want to reverse that and we want to begin to give to ourselves. So we want to break those cycles within our family systems by teaching our kids fun self-care activities. So let's jump into it. What are some fun self-care activities that we can teach our children? So going in nature, naturally, this is a beautiful environment that I'm in, and you can teach your kids how to connect with nature, really teaching them, the importance of it, nurturing it. I know I taught my daughter the importance of recycling, not littering, really as an extension of self-worth and integrity, and really, just doing the right thing even when nobody is looking. So those are some good techniques, just being in nature, whatever that nature looks like to you, whether that's the mountains or the beach or wherever, finding a place in nature where you feel calm, and then really teaching your kids to explore these different environments and really engage their curiosity and their perceptions outside of themselves. Speaking of perceptions, meditation is a really fun activity that you can teach your kids. So when you go on that walk, perhaps making it more of a mindfulness walk. So instead of we're just going to be bouncing around, we're going to take some deep breaths ahead of time. We're going to create the tone. We're going to create the space. We're going to walk together. We're going to notice things. We're going to be present. Oh, look at this tree. Look at this animal, kind of thing. And that's going to begin to cultivate a mindfulness practice of staying present in the moment. So often in our society, there are 1,000 things going on all at once, and we tend to disassociate, which is just checking out. And then we're focused on this and focused on that. And we're not really fully present. And how that translates in our physical health and well-being is if you're not fully present to your body and how it feels and what's going on, unfortunately, you can pick up a disease process or disease process manifest really, quote unquote, out of nowhere. When patients come in and they've manifested a disease and they're like, oh, this happened out of nowhere. No, it doesn't. It happens every single day. Either you're building health or you're building disease. And so building those self-awareness and those self-care practices early on can really help. So mindfulness is another technique that I would teach my kiddos. And then breath work is another fun activity. You can do all kinds of different breaths. You can YouTube different breath work exercises, from breath of fire, where it's more of a rapid breath and more a rajastic breath, so it's going to bring more blood flow in, to more of a relaxing or cooling breath, or even a box breath. So there's lots of different breath work options, but those are some of the fun self-care activities that you can teach your kiddos. Again, if you want to teach and educate your children about how to live a holistic lifestyle, we have tons of courses below, all different topics. And this month we are featuring an intro to natural healthcare to really educate you about the distinctions of natural healthcare versus other healthcare options out there, really so you can be more proactive instead of reactive with your health. And again, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more.